Whoa, that's the wrong thing. There we go. That's the right thing. How is everybody? Welcome to the second resistance war of the day that I'm covering. So we just got done watching the Adult Rage Squad from Resistance beat the Havoc Fight Club. Oh, sorry, it was Havoc Esports. 10-9, and now we get to watch Resistance take on Lucky Pearl. So a couple of good wars here in the Global Clash Cup Week 2 of the group phase Gothic Division. Yes. So you think we're gonna have some triples this time? It's possible. I mean, everything's possible, right? I was saying on the last stream that I don't really like covering wars that end 10 to 10 on percent. And somebody said, well, is 10-9 better? I'm like, well, no. So hopefully we get some triples. So this is week 2 of the group phase of the Global Clash Cup Gothic Division, sponsored by Agam and Creek and Clash. So we thank them for their sponsorship of the Gothic Division prize pool. The two clans up today, Resistance and Lucky Pearl. Let's see who's on the map for each of these. For the Resistance team, we have TK. In the last stream, somebody was asking about TK. Well, here's TK. We have TME, we have Yoda, we have Trento, and we have Fentanyl. Look at, so last one I couldn't figure out Xanax, but this one I figured out Fentanyl. So that's good to know. On the Lucky Pearl side of the map, our contenders are Lucky Ind. We have the Killer, number 2. We have Poku. We have, okay, Lucky Ind must be their thing. So, a Kersh, Nav. So we have Nav and a Kersh. And we have Mr. Pranam. I apologize. I'm not very familiar with the Lucky Pearl team. So this will be our, the debut for Lucky Pearl and me. So I apologize if you're watching from Lucky Pearl and I'm mispronouncing all of your names. We're still excited to see you compete. So that is who we have on each side of the map. The first attack, is it supposed to come in at 45? I think it's 45 plus or minus 2. So I think it could have 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. 15, 5, 6, 7, 10, 8. Yeah, that's what it is. So it could come in at any moment now. And Team A has the first attack, but I don't know which one of these teams is Team A. Hopefully these teams know which one is Team A. Yeah, 45, okay. You'd think I would know that, but, there's just so many things to remember. I just remember that it's on the 5s plus or minus 2 minutes. But which one is the first one? That's the one I always forget. So there should be some good war action here, I'm hoping. I see we have flags on all of the bases, so the Resistance team has wasted no time in flagging up the Lucky Pearl bases. I don't really have just to let you all know, I don't really have an affiliation with either of these clans. I just happen to be in the Lucky Pearl side of it because I have had some previous conversations with Trento, so it just made it easy to get into the Resistance side. So we should have a few triples, you're saying. I certainly would like to see some triples. The last war had no triples. A bunch of high doubles in the last war. It'd be good to see some triples. Although I did like in the last war that, Sir Agnak, you were on one side and Ani Gaming was on the other. Somehow that made me happy to see, like, a Clash content creator on each side of the map. It was nice. So, and then for some reason, neither of you were streaming it, so I was streaming it. I enjoyed that a lot. So, let's see. What else do we have? TK, TME, Yoda, Trento, Fentanyl, Nav, the Killer, Poku, Bai, Akersh, Pranam. That's who's up. That's who's up. Let's see who can put up the triples today. See how the defense works. I'm excited. Excited to see these attacks. You're still learning how to stream? Oh, Okay, well, I'm still learning how to make videos. Okay, well, I don't really know how to do videos and recaps, so I think streaming is super easy compared to editing videos myself, but it's all good. It's all good content. So we have the opportunity to each do our own thing. I don't mind streaming, but man, making videos is tough work. Actually, the worst thing, Sir Agnak, is when I make a video and it gets 6 views. Okay, 6 views. Okay, well, great. That was worth it. I have a whole bunch on my channel that have 6 views. And then I watch, Sir Moose, and he'll have 250,000 views. Like, I have 6. Yeah. All right, we have our first hit in, and we have TK. Uh-oh. They both thought they were Team A. That's a problem. Somebody's going to end up in a ticket. Oh, no. All right, well, let's watch TK. TK went in first, so we'll watch TK. At least we'll watch TK get started, and then we'll pop over. So we have a Warden Walk with Yeti. I guess this is just Yeti Smash. He got straight up Yeti Smash. TK is doing straight up Yeti Smash on this base. Let's see how TK approaches the straight up Yeti Smash on this base. Warden Walk as a queen, king popping into this compartment with the eagle. King is dead. Yeti's moving in. Let's see. Will he use his jump spell here, or will he save it for later? He used a wall breaker. Well, he's got the pro moves using a wall breaker. A couple of them. Nice job by TK there, getting everything in. Kind of wish that eagle was down. Hey, clan castle is out, and hound is hovering. Queen will spend some time on that hound and the pups. We have some bowlers taking down the eagle. It'll get one last shot in. It's its death shot right there. We got a lot of spells left, but I'm going to just say that TK's Yetis have all evaporated. So he's got 2 freezes and a rage, but no healers. Yetis evaporated. Hogs and the Royal Champion come out of the siege barracks. Does have some cleanup troops, so I don't know. Can TK do the rest of this with mostly spells? Would be the question. It still has a scatter and an inferno tower and a bomb tower, so it's not like there's nothing, but the Royal Champion can get down a fair amount. TK's quite an experienced attacker, so we would expect TK to be using those cleanup troops smart. It's just there's a lot of base left here. I would be surprised if the Royal Champion can get through these remaining defenses just with her ability. Yeah, and those 2 heroes down there. It was a solid effort by TK, but is not going to put up the triple. There we go. Hi, Harshwadan. You want me to cheer? I'm not cheering for either. I'm cheering for both. I'm cheering for the triples. Harsh. That's what I'm doing. It was a rough entry. I thought it was a rough entry too. Sir Anya Agnak, you're telling me to scrap the 3-star. We are still expecting some 3 stars, just maybe not from TK. Yeah, he got a good percent. I mean, all of those, the Yetis just evaporated in the middle there. So, Poku? Dark Star, Poku? I see Poku on the map right here. Now, the problem is both Lucky Pearl and Resistance went in at the same time. And so I'm worried that you both think that you're Team A. Because one of you should have waited until 40 minutes and you did not. So I don't know who's out of time. But somebody is out of time here. Because I'm supposed to be able to show all of the hits except the last 2. And now I can't re-show this one because it's against the like the streaming guidelines to reshow anything that's not a triple. So, oh, you messed up. Okay. All right, well, that's a bummer. You're gonna need to triple to make up for your star problem then. Your star penalty if they file a protest. All right, so this is we're off to a good start now. So it's possible that if both teams thought they were A and hit at the 45, that nobody will hit at the 40, and then somebody will hit at the 35. It's possible that that's what's going to happen, which means I just have to sit here and chit chat with you all. You know, it seems like I should be able to reshow this double. I'm gonna reshow this double. It's not really a reshow because I didn't show it at once. So we know it's gonna double, but we didn't get to see it. So we're gonna show the replay. So that is what we're gonna do. Otherwise, it seems unfair. So until there's another live hit. So Lucky. Well, this is Nav. Yes, I'm showing it. Because it should have been played live, so I should have been able to show it. So yes, we have E-Drags. We have... Something got zapped and I missed it. There were some zaps, and now we have E-Drags moving in with Loons. That's a little bit... I guess they're tanking. Have some Rage, getting the E-Drags in towards the Town Hall. That Stone Slammer moving in. E-Drags, as usual, kind of wandering around. Will they fry? Made it to the Town Hall. And did indeed get down the Eagle. Nice job. Royal Champion coming in at 12. Stone Slammer opens up with an extra E-Drag and some more Loons. The King is really cleaning up around the outside here along with the Queen. E-Drags are going to be all distracted by the King here for a bit. That air defense is just going to pick them off. And we will end this. This will not triple. I guess we already knew it wasn't going to triple. So... You're harsh. Okay. I don't know which one of you is harsh, but okay. I see you there. Harsh. You're lucky harsh. Shout out to Kamal Pakharel. Shout out. Okay. You're searching for a level 10 clan for leagues. Where to go? You don't have a clan. Well, what are you asking me for, Jasper? Weren't you the one trying to sell me a clan not too long ago? Somebody was trying to sell me a clan not too long ago. All right, well, nice try here by Nav. He's going to work up the percent as well. Does not triple, but gets a fair bunch of this base down. So after one hit on each side, we are at 2-2 with Lucky Pearl slightly ahead on the percent. So Lucky Pearl, you are currently winning. Very nice. Very nice. Jasper, I have a clan that you're welcome to use, but I'm not going to give it to you. So... So we should have a hit from... I think Lucky Pearl coming in at 35 minutes. I think we decided that Lucky Pearl was A and Resistance is B, and I think that's what was decided here. So Lucky Pearl should be coming in at 35, and or plus or minus 2. At any time now, Lucky Pearl could hit. And they are currently in the lead, so I'm not going to call it a comfortable lead. They're in a slight lead. Just a little bit of a hair of a lead. Hi, Trento. I see that I see that there was a little bit of an A and B issue. You'll have to see if you get called into ticket court. Trento is OP. So let's see. So we have the Lucky Pearl folks mostly watching on YouTube, and we have the Resistance folks mostly watching on Twitch. No more tickets for Resi. Well, I don't know. You hope they don't protest? They're watching YouTube. They'll probably protest. So, you know, that's it would not be surprising. Which is always a bummer, actually, but it wouldn't be surprising. Easier to chat on Twitch. I agree with that. I think that that's part of why most of the time I have just streamed on Twitch most of the time. I find the chat function to be much easier. And actually, like pretty much everything about Twitch is easier from a streamer perspective. Than I'm also on both YouTube and on DLive right now, and both of those have little funky things that are harder to deal with from a streamer perspective. So yeah, I mostly do Twitch, but all right, we do have a Kersh from our Lucky Pearl. Has that current Meta Yeti Witch thing going in. And how will a Kersh approach this space? Let's see. We have the Warden Walk, the ubiquitous with Yeti's Warden Walk. That's why you don't stream? Nah, it's not so bad. All right, so the Warden Walk is doing what Warden Walks do, which is it takes a long time. It's kind of boring. So I want to point out that the Warden Walk is exceedingly effective and very boring. Almost as boring as watching a queen pop a hound and take care of the pups. That's similarly boring. I did not know that a Kersh was a Zap Loon expert. So I'm not going to laugh. He could be a Zap Loon expert, but he does not have Zap Loons trained up. He's got Yetis trained up. So he's not, if he's a Zap Loon expert, he's not showing off his expertise today. He's showing off Yetis. So the clan castle's out. Everything moved into the town hall. Used his warden ability. Poison on the clan castle. Everything is gone. Where is everything? What happened to all his troops? This is like the second Yeti hit that we've watched where it's like all of a sudden they're all gone. They just like evaporated. It was probably a scatter shot. So the Siege Barracks Hogs have come out, and a Kersh has included his Royal Champion with the Hogs, as is commonly done. Thrown down a jump spell. The healers are under quite a bit of attack there. Hogs did not make it through that scatter. Royal Champion about to die. So a Kersh has some cleanup troops. Did get the Eagle down, so there is some potential here. Let's see where he finds an opportunity to grab a few extra percent. It's a lower percent than a couple of the other hits that we've seen so far. Got both scatters on them in the morning. That's what I was thinking, is it was both scatters, and then the town hall, it didn't, it was maybe early. Nice try, a Kersh. Nice try. Powerhouse. 3 for 3. Congratulations, Powerhouse. What are you doing? Like, playing without me? Just saying. Alright, so our next hit should come from Resistance. To even up the hit tally. Yes, nice try. And I like, I'm a big fan of the average destruction. So at this point, Resistance with only one hit's at 83, and Lucky Pearl is at 75. So that is the benchmark that you are. Well, I mean, what I really want is I want everybody to be tripling. But short of a triple, those are your benchmarks for percent destruction. Keeping in it. But as I've said a number of times, my least favorite thing is to stream a war that ends at 10-10 on percent. So let's not do that, okay? I want some triples. Streamer demanding triples. Does that help? $30 plus or minus 2, so we should have the resistance hit any second. Should see some this time around. Your fingers are crossed. I would have thought we would have seen some. They're not tripling because they're not using hybrid. Okay, Powerhouse, you're a one-trick guy there, huh? You're gonna give a few. You keep promising. It's like an overpromise, underdeliver kind of a thing going on here. We have Trento in though. Lucky Pearl and triple, no chance. Oh, I don't know about that. There's always a chance. All right, Trento. Trento with the blimp. I'm gonna blimp out that little Inferno compartment. And Trento has the hybrid trained up Powerhouse, so this is right up your alley. He's calling it a 3 all day already. Okay. Powerhouse saw it was a hybrid and called it a 3. I don't know. I've seen a couple of hybrids that didn't triple today. Powerhouse. Already today, I've seen those. All right. So as we would expect with the hybrid, we've got the Queen. Queen is going to do some work. Let's see if she. What path is she supposed to take and what path does she take? Sometimes I can't tell. What did Trento expect from his Queen? So she is out, and the clan castle is out. Inferno Dragon in the clan castle does get that poison down and the rage on the Queen. So there we go. I assume Trento really wants her to go in and take down the town hall. The question is, will she, or will she get distracted by stuff on the outside? And how long will Trento allow the Queen charge to go before putting in his hybrid? I usually think you're okay if you have it in by about 90 seconds. So he uses a pro wall breaker move right there. And she does indeed target the town hall. I'm pretty sure that's what Trento wanted. I don't know if that was the pathing. So in is going the hybrid, kind of what I'm going to call an awkward spot there at about 130. But it's probably okay. We have our Warden ability is used right there. And the Queen in the middle, shooting stuff up. We've kind of got the healers and the King in the middle. And a Royal Champion and a couple of hogs kind of running around the edges here. I always lose the miners. All right, the miners are on the eagle. Oh, the miners are moving through. Okay, I always lose the miners, but sometimes they blow up too. We have a few flying hogs. So, is there enough left here to get through this Inferno and a few other things? How much damage can you get done from your Warden when he's dealing with skellies? And your few cleanup troops. I believe this is also not going to triple. We're going to say, nice try, Trento. Probably not a triple today. Stevie, hello, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Your wall breaker did not target the wall. Yes, I saw that. But you managed to get your Queen in anyway. I mean, she did her job on the town hall. So, good try, Trento. Queen went 0 IQ. She needs coaxing. So, we are at 4-4. 2 hits on each side with resistance having something 4.5 points of percent over Lucky Pearl at this point. So, both clans definitely still in it. Lot of war left. Dang close to tied. Plenty of opportunity for Lucky Pearl to throw up a triple here and put resistance on notice. So that's what I'm going to say to all of the Lucky Pearl fans on YouTube is let's throw up a a triple and put resistance on notice. This is your time to shine, Lucky Pearl. Beat up on the big boys. Okay, so the next hit should be at 25 plus or minus 2 minutes. We are right in the zone. It could happen at any time. If you're just joining the stream, we are watching a Global Clash Cup Gothic Division War. This is week 2 of the group phase. And Gothic Division was sponsored by Creek & Clash and Agam, so I'd like to thank them for their sponsorship. And there are 5 weeks in the group phase, followed by a playoff series. So still very early in the Global Clash Cup competition. And I did not check the week 1 results for either of these clans, so I guess I don't know what the standings are right now. I bet you Trento knows, though. All right. Any minute. Did you win the first round? That's the question, Trento. Did Resistance win the first round? I guess I don't know what Lucky Pearl did first round. Hey, there's the hit. All right. We... Okay. So we have the killer, number 2 from Lucky Pearl. It's going to zap quake something. And then has witches. So if that's me, I'm going to go after a scatter. Let's see what the killer does. You lost first round with the other team? Okay. You played Resistance and SMK? You both lost. You both lost! Alright, so we have the Warden Walk. Let's see what the killer is going to zap quake. There we go. Zap quaked out. Was that a bomb tower? I think it was the bomb tower. Ah, and he got down the scatter. Okay, nice zap quake value there, killer. Good job. So how is killer going to approach this base with all those witches? Killer throws in a yeti and a wizard at 12 o'clock. Heroes pulling the Grand Warden over. All the witches in. He still has the siege barracks. Everything looks like it's circling to the outside. I'm assuming that the killer wanted it to move in towards the town hall. Maybe they'll go after that Inferno Tower and take the jump. Yes, that looks like that's happening. So everything is now moving in through that jump spell into the middle of the base. Throws down this siege barracks over here at 3 o'clock. I guess killer is hoping the P.E.K.K.A. will move in and take down that cannon. Gonna get it down with the wizards. All right, town hall did go down. We've got our queen still in it. Witches are still in the middle, spawning skellies. Eagle, I think the queen had that targeted. Poisoned the enemy queen. And that enemy queen is down. Hogs and Royal Champion coming in from that 3 o'clock siege barracks. Queen is dead. Hogs in. Royal Champion in. We still have Royal Champion ability left. We now have a healer kind of in play until it's dead from that air defense. Royal Champion ability is now used. There is not going to be enough left here for any kind of a triple. We'll just see how much percent killer can get with the cleanup troops at hand. It's going to be something in the mid-70s. What's SMK? Scorpion Monkeys. All right. So killer going to end this with a 75% double. Solid effort, killer. Good job. That still leaves an opening for resistance. So when we look at our average percent destruction, there it is. We're 10 points ahead for resistance. So resistance definitely winning on the percent side here. But again, we'd love to see some triples. Triples would be good. Played in GCC. Yeah, maybe. All right. Yes, so Powerhouse and I both used to be part of the Scorpion Monkeys, and we were in GCC Season 1. We fielded teams in both the, I don't know, the longer format and the shorter format Town Hall 13, 5v5, well, Town Hall 13 competitions. So our next hit should come in at 20 minutes. Plus or minus 2. Longer format OP, I know. Powerhouse, you abandoned me just as I was getting the longer format going, though. Why did my music stop? Somebody explain to me why my music stopped. It says it did not stop, but it seems to have stopped. All right, we have our next hit in. TME. TME with the hybrid, Powerhouse, they're all after your heart today. TME with the hybrid on the killer and zapped out probably a scatter was there. Let's say that was a scatter and maybe some expos. Now we've got the queen and the royal champion and a golem in. So TME is not going to hold that royal champion back for any siege barracks hogs. And we've just had the healer switch from the queen over to the royal champion. Now her ability has already been used. Alright. Those healers took some hits from the scatter. We've got some clan castle troops for the queen to deal with here. TME setting this up with his heroes. Is this happening the way TME wants it to? Oh, and we're getting some kind of a thing going on here. It's Berna. This is Berna. I forget all the names. I look at them all on the list sometimes, but I forget them all. All right, so enemy queen is down. And the hybrid army, well, at least the miners are coming in, and all the hogs behind, along with the Grand Warden, like you'd expect. Everything moving in. So, Berna. Hogs are now in. I'm worrying about that town hall. Should I be worrying about that town hall? Or are we good? Probably good. But I'm definitely worried. Yeah, okay, we're good. So he is going to get that town hall down. Yeah, just barely though. This is starting to peter out, although, you know, one of the things you notice here with the resistance team is they invest a fair amount in their cleanup troops. So even when everything starts to peter out, they still have, you know, a fair amount of cleanup available sometimes to put up enough extra percent. So he made the hybrid too difficult. It did not go as planned. That's what I kind of thought. It did not go as planned. It looked like it did not go as planned. And he did save the 2. I was a little worried about that town hall. Okay, I was a lot worried about that town hall. But he saved the double. Coming into this, resistance had a rather significant lead on the percentage. So we'll check and see where it is now that we're even on hits. 6-6. How are we doing on percent? 4 points ahead for resistance with an average of 81. Well, Lucky Pearl's got that average of 75. So at this point, we're still going to say it's true. It's anybody's game. It could go either way. Without any triples on the board yet and being 6-6 on percent, there's plenty of opportunity on either side. So, plenty of opportunity. COC Lovers Gaming. Hi, how are you? We are watching a Resistance versus Lucky Pearl Global Clash Cup War. We are slightly more than half done with this. And at this point, Resistance has a slight lead on percent, but we're not going to... You can't call this one yet. There's plenty of war left. Plenty of opportunity on either side. The next hit should come in at 15 minutes, plus or minus 2. So the hit window here for Global Clash Cup is intended to be on the 5s with a window that's big enough to drive a truck through it. So, Dark Star, YouTube, hello, how are you? So yeah, that window is intended to be very, very wide, so as to minimize the number of protests related to timing hits. So, Deck Lee, thank you for the follow. I appreciate the follow out on Twitch. So, yeah, so it's supposed to be like a super wide hit window just to sort of prevent there from being a lot of issues. But what happens instead is people milk the clock down and then I get tickets filed based on server sync issues. So let's not have that happen. Let's get these hits done on time. Powerhouse says that he said this earlier, the shorter format is better. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we have our next hit, Mr. Pranam from Lucky Pearl. You're going to take a swing at Fentanyl with Dragons. Sends in the Blimp first. The Blimp is going to... Is it clone? Did he clone it? I think he cloned it, yeah. Maybe he just raged it. Cloned it. I think that was a clone. I think that was an Electron right there. Yes, Pranam is live, Pratik. So we're watching Pranam live. Blimp went in. He got the clan. Did he get the whole clan castle? I don't know. There's a couple clan castle troops floating around out here that this dragon and baby dragon shouldn't have any trouble with. Rest of the dragons moving in. He's going to have to fight that sweeper, but has 4 freeze spells. So, throws in his warden as well. Loons. We're going to fight the sweeper and the royal champion right here. All those dragons are like those heroes. All right, that sweeper. Maybe that sweeper will go down and I can stop. Like, I hate watching the sweeper push things away. I hate sweepers. All right, has the rage down. Dragons moving into the town hall. Get the town hall down. It's freezing this inferno and... Yep, just going to keep freezing that inferno. So still has royal champion. The royal champion and the queen are now in at 10 o'clock. Working on some of the perimeter stuff. The warden's still in the middle. Now he's dead. The eagle's still firing. There's some lava pups still in the play here. Going to see if we can grab down that scatter shot. Queen is moving into the expo. She'll take down those pups. She'll take down that scatter. Uses her ability. She'll grab the whiz tower. She'll probably grab that eagle. I don't know. She's getting a little low on health there. Oh, does not get the eagle. And we still have clan castle troops. Oh, wait. No, we don't. I thought we had a clan castle troop there. Couple cleanup troops down. Mr. Pranam is going to get a nice percent boost here for the Lucky Pearl team. Maybe gets to 89. Maybe gets to 90. I think just 89. Nice boost on the percent for Lucky Pearl from Mr. Pranam. So now we were sitting with Resistance having, what, a 10-point lead on the average destruction. And at this point, Lucky Pearl has closed that gap. Not completely closed, but they've made up a fair bit on the percentage side with that hit. Nice job, Mr. Pranam. Keeping Lucky Pearl in it. Now, the Resistance team did promise me some triples. So they have 2 opportunities left. Let's see if they can show me the money. All right, we got Yoda. Yoda. Again with the again with the hybrid. They're doing this just because Powerhouse is here. So Yoda sending in some balloons and that baby dragon, and helping to funnel, pulling the clan castle out. Queen and the healers at 9 o'clock. A few more loons at 10:30. Clan castle poisoned. Question is, will Yoda's queen do what Yoda wants the queen to do? Sends in a super wall breaker. Super wall breaker does his thing. I can't imagine the queen will do anything other than move in. She's got to move in. It does not, I don't see another wall breaker though. So what exactly Yoda is hoping to get out of his queen at this point, I don't know. There's just a lot of walls right there. So she takes down the enemy queen. Working on an expo, is going to grab the king. Hybrid army coming in at the town hall. Hogs, miners, royal champion, warden. He has a P.E.K.K.A. from the siege barracks going around the outside. Warden ability was used. Looks to me like that worked. We're getting our troops under heal, heading in towards this expo, and maybe we'll grab that scatter. Maybe the queen's going to get that scatter. The queen was tanking that scatter. That's nice. Siege barracks hogs are now going to come out, and then we'll help out with this base. We still have some miners in there as well, moving in. I think there's a couple of miners on that eagle right now. Hogs are going to come over and help. We have some cleanup troops going around the edge. We still have 59 seconds left. This is looking pretty good for Yoda, I think. I think Yoda might be putting up the first war triple that I've seen today. I will be grateful for that. I'd like to see a triple now and then. Will the queen get down that single inferno? Yeah, she does. And we are going to see a triple. That is a triple from Yoda right there. Nice job, Yoda. Good to see a trip. So that is going to make it much harder for the Lucky Pearl team to dig out and meet the Resistance score. Nice hit, Yoda. Good job. Good job. So after 4 hits on each side, we've got Resistance with 1 triple. So they've got 9. Average destruction of 86%. And we have Lucky Pearl, all doubles, an average of 78. So Lucky Pearl, you've got 1 shot left at a triple, and then you have to hope Resistance does not that they kind of have a problem on their last hit. That's how it's going to have to be. Now, both of these hits come in at the same time. I will kind of pop back and forth between them as best I can as we finish off this war, the Resistance versus Lucky Pearl. They were just it was a very tight war until that triple showed up, and now, Resistance pulls into the lead. He hits with the force. The force of the hybrid. Well, Powerhouse came in today saying hybrid for the win, so there's still a lot of hybrid out there. All right, who's up next? Let's see, who do we have next? So on the resistance team, we have Fentanyl. Fentanyl is who's remaining with a hit. And on the Lucky Pearl team, it is Poku Bahai. Poku Bahai and Fentanyl. It's a face-off at the end to see who can deliver this war for their clan. And we've had, let's see, so we've seen some dragons, we've seen some E-dragons, we've seen some hybrid, and we've seen some yetis, and some witches. So actually, considering that there have been 8 hits so far, the fact that we've had dragons, E-dragons, yetis, witches, and hybrid, 5 different kind of attacks in those 8 hits shows you such a breadth of what's being used in these competitive wars. That thing says I have music, but I don't think I have music. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. It was on before. That'll only take me like 6 hours to diagnose. Okay. And we have Fentanyl going to take the leap and go in first. Now, since both these hits are going to happen at the same time, as soon as I see the other ones alive, I might start popping back and forth. So, although we have Fentanyl here with a lava loon bat. Loon bat. Lava loon bat. So that is, in my mind, a highly difficult and technical attack to execute. So let's see how Fentanyl approaches the lava loon bat. Looks like we are clearing some things with the ice golems and heroes up at 12. A very weird comp. That's what I was thinking. It's sort of unusual. Zapped out something down there. Now he's using those Royal Champions. Gonna get that scatter. So, with Lava Loon and with bats, you worry about those splash defenses, and we still have 3 Wiz Towers and a scatter up. So let's see if Fentanyl has a good plan for those. And Fentanyl, leaving that Town Hall for last. That's kind of a bold move, I think. So we have a whole bunch of loons moving in. We've got our blimp moving in. That sweeper is being an irritation. The warden ability was used through this scatter shot. There's a hound tanking for the blimp. That's a nice move. That was a nice move, that hound tanking for the blimp. I enjoyed that. Out pops another hound, though. Oh, gets the town hall down. There we go. Hound pops. We have bats moving in on the Wiz Tower. And the Expo, he's freezing that second Wiz Tower. And I think that is going to be successful. All right, so Fentanyl is going to triple with this. So we're going to pop out, because that is going to triple. 44 seconds, I think, is plenty of time. So I'm going to pop out and watch what the Lucky Pearl team is doing. Poku Bahai, he needed a triple, and then he needed to hope resistance didn't. Let's see. It looks like... why am I not being able to tell what this was? I can't tell what this was. It might have been a hybrid. But that also, well, and 19 seconds is not going to be enough time. And everything is dying down. So nice try there by Poku Bahai. Probably not going to be enough to help Lucky Pearl deliver the win here. That man just swagged 4 spells. He forgot to freeze. Okay. That could be. It was a hybrid, yes. It took me a while. All right. So Resistance does end up putting up 2 triples in the war. We had a triple from Yoda, and we had a triple from Fentanyl. So Resistance will complete this war with a 12. Lucky Pearl putting up 5 really solid doubles. So they're going to end with the 10. And Resistance will win this one. Nice job. And I know that Sir Agnak was looking for recap material, so I think he's going to get that. Nice work by Lucky Pearl. Good game by you. And congratulations to Resistance on the win. We will wait for that final win screen to show up and have the satisfaction of seeing the win. But good job by Resistance. You're going to find something to recap there, sir? Sir? Good job. All right, there it is. You're wondering why he wouldn't freeze to his tower. Somehow all his bats... Yeah, that's sort of what I was surprised there. That last Wiz tower looked a little risky to me. But he got it, so it was... a 3 is a 3, right? Don't smoke and clash. Okay, that's probably fair. All right, congratulations to Resistance on this win. Good try, Lucky Pearl. It was nice to be able to stream you both. Thank you both for playing in the Global Clash Cup and letting me stream today. I really appreciate it. And this is Christine the Mean, and I'm signing out. See you guys next time.